Members of the People's Democratic Movement have revisited another issue they say is of dire urgency to be heard, debated, and passed through the House of Assembly. Members of the opposition party, the PDM, are expressing their views on the importance of child protection laws in a recent press release from National Chairman Charlene Cartwright Robinson. The document from Robinson states that the PDM has been urging the current administration, the Progressive National Party, to enact child protection legislation and family protection laws. Cartwright Robinson noted that the PDM is concerned with the increased amount of child abuse cases in the Turks and Caicos and said, quote, "Despite the statements made recently by the Honorable Minister of Home Affairs, the opposition says that it is not convinced that the minister will deliver on its promise for child protection legislation." End quote. Cartwright Robinson noted that a standard package was drafted last year and has not made its way to the House of Assembly. She continued that this, quote, clearly underscores the lack of concern on behalf of the current administration, end quote. Cartwright Robinson also noted that the current administration remains silent on the issues of child abuse and other issues such as bits of legislation, illegal immigration, labor and employment matters, as well as crime, which Robinson said, quote, are screaming for immediate attention. In a recent conversation with Minister of Health, the Honorable Royal Robinson said that the draft is currently at the Attorney General Chamber's office awaiting consultation before it goes back to the Cabinet for ratification. Honorable Robinson noted that the child abuse draft will then be debated and passed in the House of Assembly and states that the prolonged consideration is because parts of the draft had to be amended for Turks and Caicos. Despite the minister's affirmation that laws against child abuse will be heard, the PDM national chairman notes in the press release that the process was too prolonged. Cartwright further stated, after years of the PNP government ignoring the need to protect our children and the recent spate of crimes and its effects against the young, the opposition has again renewed its call for child protection legislation, end quote. Cartwright Robinson noted that the PDM feels that the bill will not be passed this time around. The press statement ended, "We are calling on the government to bring this legislation before the House at its next sitting, May 15, 2009, further claiming this matter requires our immediate attention," end quote. For WIV4 News, I'm Angie Toussaint.